my mom, oh, I tell you what, my mom, she'll phone me up and she'll be like, she'll phone me up and she'll be like, I'm glad you're home. And I'll be like, I've had a cell phone for about 30 years now, Mom. But how are you doing, Mom? What do you need, Mom? What's going on? How are things? How's Dad? And she'll be like, this is what she'll ask me. She'll ask me a question honestly like this. This is what she'll say. She'll say, you remember that guy in that movie that one time? I know, I know. And I'll be like, Ed Begley Jr., because I've been trained from birth. I've been trained from birth from my mother to be able to do this. I'll be like, Ed Begley Jr. And she'll be like, because I thought I'd be like, no, don't tell me. Because she'll give me like a bone that'll throw me so far off the scent that I won't even remember the question. But she'll be like, I thought it was Bill Nye the Science Guy. And I'll be like, yeah, I know, because I know. You're going to tell me because they used to be neighbors. They used to be neighbors, Bill Nye the Science Guy and Ed Begley Jr. I know, we saw that on Oprah, Mom. Watched that on Oprah. But, when I went to school, it was the same thing. I'd go to school and the teacher would ask me a question. She'd be like, okay, the next question is, and I'd be like, I got it, right here. I got the answer. She'd be like, I haven't even asked the question yet. And I'd be like, I know, but my mom's trained me from birth. Like I remember specifically in grade 7, the teacher took me, into her office and she was like, for question number 4 on the algebra exam, for question 4, it was, if I remember correctly, what is the square root of 9 minus the square root of 2.2? And I answered Ed Begley Jr. Ed Begley Jr. And she asked me, the teacher was like, why did you answer Ed Begley Jr.? You were the only one in the whole class that's answer was Ed Begley Jr. And I'm like, well, that name comes up quite a bit in our house. Quite a bit in our house, Ed Begley Jr. Transylvania 65000 with John Biner as well. Bizarre, great TV show, Bizarre. But my teacher was like, Ed Begley Jr., how did you come up with Ed Begley Jr. for what is the square root of 9 minus the square root of 2.2? And it turns out I was the only one that was right. It turns out that, I was the only one that got that question right. I mean, who knew? Who knew that that was the actual answer? But Ed Begley Jr., Bill Nye the Science Guy, and my mom, love her to death.